My favorite dish growing up, and we had it a few times a year, was saba. Saba is a mackerel fillet, and it's broiled, and it's very oily and very fishy, and it's just delicious. And when you cook it, it stinks up the whole house. So nowadays, when I prepare it outside and bring it in.
I grew up on a farm, and my growing up was when a time was a shortage of meat, since it was right after the war. Since we grew up on a farm, we had lots of okazu, mixed vegetables.
Yeah, I had the beef and the vegetables of all kinds, anything, and then cook it, and then eat. Sauce was a raw egg. Put it in a bowl, and the raw egg, you stir it, and then sukiyaki has shoyu, soy sauce already in it, so flavored. Just so dip it in this raw egg, and then ate it with the rice, hot rice. Yes.
I did go with them to smelt fishing, and it's on the river, and we went Sandy River, or you can go in the area of the Washington side, and you just got these big nets, and you just scoop these smelt, and we used to dry them, and we used to fry them, and then give a lot away to friends, and say, hey, we have smelt, and we take them over.
We had a lot of strawberries and row crops. And we were near what is now Airport Way, and that used to be all very fertile, arable land.
In Oregon, and especially the Portland area, if you turn about, maybe by the time you're 12 or so, it's a tradition. Almost every, teenager would go and pick strawberries. Okay, that was a rite of passage.
I would say there was a lot of forced foraging when we were growing up. That when you get older, you either grow into that appreciation or you resent it and you never do it again in your life. I've grown into the more appreciative side, so I still do foraging. And for me, it's kind of a game, and it keeps me out of the bars.
I love matsutake because I grew up. In our family, every winter and fall, going matsutake hunting. The soup is so fragrant and so good that ritually and traditionally you sniff the soup, you allow the odor and the fragrance to go down, and everybody does that. And you ooh and you ah traditionally about the fragrance, and oh, the matsutake is so good, and you can tell, you can hear the purring in the voice. Okay, then you partake of it.
They made mochi. About 3 or 4 families would get together and pound the mochi. One lady was turning the rice, and then the guys would, about I would say 2 or 3 men would take turns pounding the rice. The mochi itself was in the oven, and then we watched it rise up. And when it rises up, then we take it out of the oven, let it cool a little bit, and then we could dip it into the sugar soy sauce.
Oh, I wanted to say one more thing. The rice balls. Every time we went somewhere to the beach or just on an outing, we would always have onigiri rice balls, yeah, with the ume in the middle, the pickled plums.
And the funny thing is we ate spaghetti with rice. We had rice and spaghetti sauce with the noodles with rice. I don't know why, it must be a Japanese thing, but we had to have rice with our spaghetti.
Yeah, Japanese people cannot be separated from rice.